Welcome to Battlefield 5 on the PlayStation 4. Welcome to Panzerstorm. After the late January update, I thought I would share some gameplay. Try and point out some of the differences that they've made to this map. Basically, what they've done is they've added more cover for infantry to travel from objective to objective. So that should be good. Not quite sure why all the orders are on my blocking my screen on the right. It is still very buggy, this game, and I tell you what, I've got a day off today, so I wanted to do this video in particular. But the problem is, because there's no custom servers at the moment with no custom game rotations, and I wanted to play Conquest as well, because you know this is the heart of Battlefield. I just had to sit here and play through the likes of Fiel and stuff like that. So I've probably played about 4 games of Conquest before getting to Panzerstorm. See, this is a new cutting, I think, here. And the game definitely is better than it was at launch now. It seems to be a bit smoother, especially with things like mantling and jumping over walls and things, and going prone. That's definitely better. But we've still got the problem of, is that an enemy tank? Oh, whoa! What happened there? Whoa! What's going on? My controller was freaking out then. It kept going. Whoa! Why does it keep coming up with? Why does it keep coming up with? Oh yes. It's all got a bit confused, hasn't it? It thinks. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Right. Oh, look at this bug. All right, cool. Okay. An example of another bug. Right, let's see if those things have gone. Right, brilliant. Oh gosh, there should be a big fat. I suppose you do know if you're the third person in the tank. So it says 1 of 2. Does that mean I'm going to be the commander in the top? Yeah. They've got to have a better way of warning you about that, because basically if a tank's in combat and you spawn into that position, the commander, you know, on the top on the 50 cal, you're dead. As you can see, we've still got bugs in this game, and the issue I always come back when I'm playing to Battlefield 5 is that should you be investing your time? How light that is out there, I can't see anything. Should you be investing your time in playing this game, or should you just be playing Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 4? And I'm still not sure. You do have some good battles in here. But it can be incredibly frustrating to play Battlefield 5, and almost everything comes down to identifying enemies. What they did do in the latest patch is they toned down footsteps because they thought they got them too loud in the previous patch. I'm not sure whether they did or not though. As you can see, that the only real way that And this is the problem, because you could argue that the Battlefield 5, you know, is a more infantry combat experience, you know. It's down and dirtier. It's more hardcore. You hear that a lot in YouTubers' videos about this game. It's a more hardcore experience. And you're like, well, great. Well, why not just put that in the hardcore mode? Ooh. There's two guys in that door, and my aim is just dragged me away. Oh dear. So okay, have a hardcore mode where there's no spotting, and it's really difficult to see people, and it's difficult to hear people. Do that as well if you like. But give us casual players the ability to play a game where we do have spotting. Is there somebody there? Right, squad spawned in again. He's there on the floor. They killed him, good. And have a hardcore mode, because there is no hardcore mode in Battlefield 5 at the moment. There is no hardcore mode. Though I'm increasingly of the belief that the problem with Battlefield 5 is completely and utterly DICE's change in personnel. And that the people they've got working on this game aren't the same people that they had working on Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1. And they don't really get... I think they just don't really get it. I don't think they even play the game very much. I don't see how you could play Battlefield... And they definitely don't play it on console. This is new, you see. They definitely don't play it on console, where people are playing on televisions...
Danger, right there.
That might be 1080p, but don't have the clarity of playing on a PC with a 4K monitor. So there we go. But especially if you can pick it up. Especially if you can pick it up cheap, it's worth buying Battlefield 5, because you do have these occasional Battlefield moments. See, that's something they should change as well. I think the ability you should be able to finish players off, so they can't be revived. Now you may well say, well, wait a minute, Rob. Oh, Tiger tank. You couldn't do that in Battlefield 1, and that's true. You can't finish players off in Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 4, but they don't flop around the same way that they do in Battlefield 5. And what happens is when they start flopping around... Is that tank dead? Yeah. When they start flopping around, they distract you, and you can't see the other enemies. So I think you should be able to, yeah, finish them off, bang, 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 they can't be revived. Or make it so that when people die, they don't flop around and crawl around and call out for help. Another thing I've noticed actually playing a lot. Oh, look how bad the resus. You've got to be so close to get the squad resus thing to work all the time. Somebody's shooting at you.
Objective Charlie is ours. Right, Scott.
Is that an enemy tank? Friendly tank.
We have taken objective easy. Good shot.
Okay.
Capture the objective, soldiers.
It's other little things as well that you'll find annoying. For example, if you're playing as a medic, the revive mechanic is just as bad as what you've seen there. But also playing as a medic or as a support in Battlefield 1, and I think
Might have a problem over there.
in Battlefield 4, when you wanted to throw medic pouches or... Where's he gone? Is that a friendly player there? You could just tap the right shoulder button. If you're just looking at them, it would go, well, right, yeah, throw him a medic pouch or throw him an ammo pouch. You can't do this. It's always got to be the right stick, the right right D-pad. Blimey indeed, what was firing at me? It's almost like they forget all the lessons that they learn when they're making Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4. They forget them all. Oh, it's a bit of a push to there. And it's like we've got to start again. And that could be because of the way that game developers work, you know. They have this high turnover of staff. Ready, go. But as you can see, the game looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? Look, it looks unbelievable. Right, let's have a look at this tactical situation. I guess we are quite close to B, so we might as well carry on pushing, even though I haven't really got much ammo left. Let's take this guy's ammo. Brilliant, thank you. That was great. So this is another new cutting.
Objective George is now ours.
And I do keep coming back to Battlefield 5 as well. You know, so it can't all be one. So although I've got these complaints and all these moans, and I guess it's because I'm always thinking, gosh, how good this could be, you know? How amazing it could be if they added a little added spotting back in. Just made it that... Ooh, there's a tank there. Can I lie down? I think I'm level 45 or level 46 at the moment, overall. Maximum rank being level 50 at the moment. Tanks there.
Halfway there, and we're winning this. Good job, we have taken objective Baker.
Right a minute. Is that tank blown up already? Alright, it had either buggered off. Okay, so we've taken B. Oh no, there is a tank. It's there though. Oh, it's all the way up there. I'm trying to take that guy on. It's too far away. Right, D it is then. D it is. Woo. Excuse me. Tank's got it in from, isn't it? Because yes, you could compare Panzerstorm, this great big map, to the likes of Goldman Railway in Battlefield 4. And Goldman Railway, oh my gosh, what an absolutely amazing map. Played it the other day, had a fantastic time running around, firing rockets at tanks.
One of theirs.
Yeah, and it was... You forget how good Battlefield 4 was. I mean, it really is... You get those engagements in the little village between the B and C flag, and it is absolutely stunning, that game. Okay, I think we should probably go back to G. Oh, should we play as a tank for a little bit? Let's have a go. I'm liking the little tanks. I've been using like this little staghound quite a lot. Let's take F.
Yeah, come to the objective.
Because they have quite powerful guns on them, but the big advantage is they're much better against infantry because of their speed. You can get out of the way of those nasty assault types with Panzerfaust a lot quicker, as you can nip around the map a lot faster, and that means you can get back to the repair stations and the refueling stations much faster as well. Not much armour obviously, so you can't go toe to toe with a Tiger. Let's see what the situation is. D next then.
That objective, attack it!
Maybe with Battlefield 5 we're just 1 or 2 patches away from them making this game really, really good. God, what have I got to do to hit this guy? I've got to get a bit closer. Oh, we've got a gunner. Right, let's move in. Because this is very... Look at this. Churchill tank on my left. Armoured car. Well, I'm in an virtual armoured car. Oh, we can refuel. We can repair here. Right. Let's get a bit of space here.
Good stuff. Objective dog is ours now. Well done. We have taken objective Charlie.
Good. Uh-oh. This isn't good, we're stuck. Escape. Don't like it, don't like it. Right, where were we? We were at D, weren't we? So let's spawn them back in there. So I also guess it comes down to the idea of, you know, what would you rather be playing? Would you rather be playing PUBG?
Good show. Objective Fox is now ours.
Call of Duty Battlefield 4? Or Call of Duty Battlefield 4? Call of Duty Black Ops 4? Or Battlefield 5? Ooh.
Watch over there.
I hit him from here. Let's get a bit closer.
Look alive. Danger over there.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, there's another one. And I guess my favourite game at the moment is definitely PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, especially on the PlayStation 4. It seems to be a little bit smoother than it used to be. They're not on the Xbox. And I must admit, I haven't played much Black Ops 4 for a while, but I do really enjoy the multiplayer. Blackout, not so much, because I don't think it's as good as a Battle Royale. Bloody hell. Good at Battle Royale as PUBG is a Battle Royale. I prefer, you know, the standard team deathmatch domination sort of side of things. But I'd have to say that I am kind of semi-enjoy. I don't mind putting Battlefield on and plonking it onto Conquest or Frontlines or Breakthrough for a little bit and playing it. I have to say I'm a little bit annoyed by the way that the progression works. With the way that you really got to grind and grind and grind and grind in order to unlock the weekly weapons and camos and things. Not too fan of that, and I don't like the way that once you've if you don't get them within the week, that's it, you know. So I don't like that, but I do kind of enjoy generally just playing Battlefield 5, sort of, until I get. What happens is there's enough really good Battlefield moments where I go, oh wow, yeah, that was so cool, that was so cinematic, to kind of keep me coming back for more. And hopefully, you know, we're only one patch or two patches away from making this game really special indeed. But as you can see, it's so difficult to see people. Anyway, we're coming up to the end of the game now. This has been Panzerstorm, giving you a good idea of the changes that, well, a small idea of the changes that have happened to the map, making it a lot more playable for infantry players with these little divots that you can run down. Obviously, if you've got any questions or comments, put them in the comments box down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I'll be seeing you again soon. Woo. Where on earth were they?
Objective Fox is now ours. Attention, objective easy is lost.
See how hard it was to see that guy when he came out from behind that house? Maybe it's me. Maybe I need glasses.
There. Looks like trouble.
Now that's quite a good victory. Let's see how we got on. Not particularly well, but I had a good time. Panzerstorm, check it out for yourself, and I'll see you again soon.